shirt's got a big ass hole in it. I didn't even notice that. Oh. Alright, we're gonna watch this. What up, everybody? How you doing? Check something real fast. I have my Leorian board right here. I can just pop that in. It's just not gonna work today. Why isn't this? There it goes. I got it. There. It's over here. We're gonna watch this state of play and see how this turns out. I got no faith in Blizzard right now. None whatsoever. And they're gonna release anything people are gonna want. Let's see what they got. I don't be wrong. I'm not excited about anything. Midnight is gonna be either good or it's gonna be bad. And honestly, I don't think that's where it's going bad right now. I mean, I see the content creators coming out and all talking about how bad the pre-launch is, how bad everything's going. It's like, damn, even the most hardcore Warcraft content creators are not happy about this.
So let's get right into it.
Housing.
Labyrinths.
WoW Classic.
Why is it in
BlizzCon.
Arabic?
So what does this all mean?
Turn that off.
This is going to be one for the ages.
It's not. It's gonna be lame and gay, isn't it? I know they're revamping the world again, but it looks like it's gonna be lame and gay. When was the last time they had a BlizzCon? Was it last year, I think?
Why do we fight? To protect home
We don't have a home anymore.
and bring harmony.
We don't have Azeroth anymore. It's not for anybody other than the lamest and gayest of people.
This fight
I figured it out. It's World of Warcraft is just Second Life, but it's heavily moderated
now.
to be this
More than
safest area. Oh, I like that question mark she's got. Safest area you could ever exist in. If you're not on Ritalin or some kind of antidepressant, you can't exist in Azeroth.
Whatever's coming, I'll stand with you.
Gaily. Like, they had him be cool for like 2 minutes, and then they just made him some lame-ass character. Oh. Alright, let's see what we get.
Welcome to the State of Azeroth. When I was thinking about what the State of Azeroth actually means, I started to reflect on why we started doing annual updates in the first place. I remember in 2022 when we were in the twilight of the Shadowlands expansion,
The worst
and
expansion.
Dragonflight was about to launch. The Classic team was cooking on the Burning Crusade and prepping Wrath of the Lich King Classic. It was around this time that a new era emerged for the WoW team. One where we were rapidly evolving and storming toward the future with you on our minds.
You
We
weren't.
created what we call the Live Team to not only support a new 8-week patch cadence, but also noodle on experimental gameplay in modern WoW.
And it still
This led
doesn't
to
work.
Mists of Pandaria
Just
Remix,
bring
Legion
back
Remix,
moderators for
Plunderstorm,
GMs.
Overcharged Delves, and more.
Yeah, you
This
guys removed
energy
overcharged delves,
allowed
if I
us to be
remember.
more confident, more committed.
Like the
and
time
more
I
excited
the
than
time
ever
I locked
before
in
for
to
both
try to
modern and
overcharge
classic
delves, they
WoW.
weren't even a thing.
And it led us to share our first ever long-term roadmap to bring us closer to the community that inspires us.
Stop
Our
it.
confidence and commitment.
Stop with the
since those
roadmaps and the
days
live
have not
service
wavered.
roadmaps. Like, here's
And
our
we will
10-year
continue
plan.
to
They
share
never
our
they
plans.
never unfold.
So what does this all mean?
They never unfold.
Then and now. It means you are
Every
the spark
company
that lights
that's
our
like,
way.
here's a game
The
with a live
Warcraft
service
universe
that's
has
going to
lived
last for
3
10
decades
years,
because
does
of the
not
players
last.
who make it meaningful and who give us the opportunity and creative energy to make even more of it. Today, we're on the cusp of the Midnight expansion, and we're excited for the stories that will be told, the memories made, and the triumphs we will earn together as we defend our world once again. Light versus Void has been ever present in WoW, and we will charge into the fray with the Heronir and Devourer demon hunters by our side. The campaign of Midnight is the kind of story that will find your heart. Whether you've just joined us in Azeroth, been with us the entire 21
People
years,
don't even
or
last. The
somewhere
new
in
players don't
between.
even last because they're
Together,
so
we will
fucking
experience
confused.
all that
And the
Midnight
gameplay
has
is
to
so
offer
boring.
as we work our way toward the third and final installment of the World Soul Saga, called The Last Titan. We will learn what it means to carry loss and still move forward. Heroism isn't
Illyria and
perfection.
Terrellian's
It's a
story was
winding
already
road of
ruined in the
choices we
book.
make
It was so
when
bad.
things are hardest. And when our idea of the world is shattered, our notion of home will be paramount. There
We already
must
know they're
be
both gonna
rest,
die.
Creativity.
I'm
and
gonna be real.
community.
Player housing was fun for like
In
2
short,
minutes, and then
housing. You've been asking for this feature since the early days of WoW. We wanted to build it, and we knew it had to live up to 20 years of hopes and dreams.
it's.
And on top of that, whatever
It's
housing
just a
started
huge
with,
gold sink.
It had to be poised to grow and evolve over many years and be guided by our players. And here we are, with player housing about to enter full release with the Midnight expansion. During Housing Early Access, you have absolutely blown our minds. In the first 2 weeks alone, you all spent over 4 million hours in your houses and neighborhoods. That's over 450 years. And you placed over 14 million decor items in that time. The most gold has been spent on the secretive bookcase wall, of course, because who doesn't love a secret door? I always say, never underestimate
How come there's not
players,
more secret
and
doors?
thank you for proving me right over and over again. It's been a beautiful reminder that everyone enjoys
Nobody's
Azeroth
proving
in
you
their
right.
own
You're just
way.
ignoring all the other
And
players.
on that note, we want to see even more of that creativity. We recently announced the launch of Azeroth Interiors, which is our Midnight Renovation Challenge. This is a global invitational for WoW creators and community members who are competing in a battle unlike anything we've ever seen before. Instead of swords and shields, their weapons are mood boards, boundless creativity, and finesse with our tools. So head over to your favorite creator channels and check out their concepts for what they will be building over the next month. Over time, our updates to housing will be driven by what you want and what you need to make your dreams real as you continue to explore, imagine, and push the tools to their limits. We'll have more about the updates you can expect in housing in a few moments. If you've played WoW before, one of the coolest parts about housing when you open up your inventory for the first time is to see all the housing items you've collected without even knowing it because of achievements you got in past expansions. It's like a trip down memory lane. And speaking of memories, let's talk about WoW Classic. Over the past 6 years, I really can't believe it's been 6 years.
I can't believe you idiots
Classic
are
has
still
been an
paying to play
expression
a
of
game
love
from
for the
20
early
years ago.
of WoW, and bringing it to you in a variety
It's
of
been
flavors.
re-released. What? This
Between
is
our
going to be the
hardcore
third
seasonal and
re-release of
progression
TBC.
realms, you've shown us the ongoing potential of WoW and Classic are limitless. We take that to heart, and we will continue to honor that.
Most content creators aren't
Today,
even
Mists of
doing
Pandaria
anything.
Classic continues in the original Classic realms. with the next
I
major
totally
milestone
forgot
being the
about Mop
release
Pen-
of the
Mop
Escalation
Classic.
update in a few weeks. It includes a new quest campaign, new battlegrounds, scenarios, and more. We're going to release the Mists of Pandaria patches over time as we have with previous expansions, and you can expect the Siege of Orgrimmar and the return of Timeless Isle later this year.
No, I'm not gonna jump it because that's
The
like
launch
the
of
last
Burning
fucking
Crusade
one. Ain't it?
Classic on our anniversary realms is also on our doorstep. Another round of Illidan taunts and Fellreaver terrors. The Outlands, Kara, Mag, and more are coming later this year too. We also launched seasonal Titan Reforged realms in Classic for our players in China.
Oh, so they asked for
Why?
China.
Not only are our audiences between Modern and Classic unique, but so are our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play. And that's
Well,
not all
because
we're
they're
putting
heavily
out.
edited.
I can say with
censored.
confidence that all Classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward to. I'm really excited to announce that... I guess we'll save that for later. So, back to where I began. What is the state of Azeroth? It's alive.
Are they actually going
in
to
all
announce
its
Classic
forms,
Plus?
Incredibly vibrant and getting brighter. And we plan to keep it that way with your help and guidance as we listen to your feedback.
You
and
don't
act on
listen
it.
to the feedback,
Soon you will
though.
see us launch surveys and games so we can get your thoughts and feedback. Listening to you is our commitment.
It's
We mean
not.
it, and we aim to keep proving it. We want to give you the place, space, and tools to play how you want to play and live how you want to live. in
You're
Azeroth.
literally doing what politicians
That's
are
our
doing,
North
and you're
Star.
stacking.
We want our humble
uh,
universe to be the
You're
place
picking
to
and
go
choosing
to
your
when you
favorites
have a
and
bit of free
stacking them
time.
so it looks like you're doing
When you
good,
need
but
to
you're not.
recharge alongside your friends and family after a long day, or when you need an escape. Let off
The
steam by
last,
conquering a boss, role playing, now decorating, mogging, PvPing, exploring, whatever. A fantasy home in every sense, where strangers become
I
friends.
can't wait to
and
get on
friends
Twitter
become
and see how many
neighbors.
people are going to complain that they ignored PvP
And
entirely.
we have a plan to help those of you looking for your people, those players who enjoy the same things in WoW that you do.
No, my people
Calling
grew
it
up
the
and
WoW
stopped
Ambassador
playing
Program,
Warcraft.
which is all
Which
about
I'm
the
slowly
community
gonna join
helping
them.
the community, as it often does. This is less about us and more about you. A bit of an experiment to
No,
help
it's all
connect
about you
with
guys.
players and communities that are filled with others who play how you play or how you want to play. Our ambassadors are helpful
You
friends
got people
from within
dropping
our
from
very
keys.
own
You
WoW
got people
community.
dropping from
And you
PvP.
can check
You
out
got
our
pe-
website for more details.
Yes, there it
As
goes.
you know,
There it goes.
community
Didn't
is
I
our
just say they were
mainstay.
stacking
And in the era of
content
housing,
creators in
we
their
wanted
favor?
to do what we can to support
Now you got
those
the
who
ambassador
need
program.
more than
We
pixels when it
need to
comes
give people. We
having a
need to
place live.
approve who's making content
This year,
for us.
we're excited to be partnering with Habitat for Humanity with a charity pet pack that we hope, with your support, will help provide safety and shelter to families in need of affordable homes. Habitat for Humanity has helped more than 65 million people globally. This charity pet pack includes the adorable Rufus, who will be available in both modern and
I normally
classic
buy
WoW.
these packs.
Rufus
I know
loves
it's
to
a waste of
build,
money, but I still
something
buy
you'll
them.
see in action if he's left idle for too long. Those of you who play modern WoW will also get a doghouse, a bowl, and a bed. We're incredibly excited to be supporting Habitat for Humanity this
And the
year.
only reason I say
We'll
it's a
have
waste of
more
money is because
information
they've
to share
already given the
about
money
how you
to
can
the
bring Rufus home
to the Habitats for Humanity
As
cause.
always,
Once I found out that how
you
this
are
actually
our
works, it's just a
heroes,
scam
our heartbeat,
for regular people. Where it's
and
like,
our
would you like to
gratitude is
donate money today?
everlasting. I'll see you
And
at
you know,
BlizzCon
increase your
2026, and of
your
course,
total
at
to
home
blah blah
in
blah, so you can
Azeroth.
give to this charity. And it's like, no, because you guys already paid for it, and then we're just paying you back for the money. You're already getting a tax cut for the money you gave to the charity, but then you're also getting that money back and more from your customers. Once I found that out, I was like,
Everyone,
that
and
sucks.
thank you, Holly. I'm Ian Hazzikostas, Game Director for World of Warcraft. I want to start off by saying thank you, as always, to our community for your continued passion, for the time you put into this world, and for your boundless creativity. It has been so amazing seeing so many folks jump into housing over the last couple of months. I'll be
I already
talking more
abandoned it
about
'cause
this
I didn't
later,
like it.
But I just wanted to start out by saying, on behalf of everyone,
All you have is
who had
one
any part
style of
in bringing
house
housing to life, that we are simply in awe of what you've
for
already
for
created.
Horde and Alliance.
We knew
and
you'd
it's like,
make
eh.
incredible homes, but the community response has just blown away our expectations. There simply is no World of Warcraft without you, our community. We are honored to be a part of this
Oh,
world.
who was that girl in the
and humbled
armor?
To be the
Sexy.
caretakers of something that has remained
Surprised they actually
so
gave her
special and so
gave her some
important
screen
to
time.
so many people for so long. Today, I'd like to share with you a bit of what we're up to with World of Warcraft. In terms of the right now present stuff, the fast approaching launch of Midnight, and a small peek at some of the bigger things that we have planned for 2026. Now, obviously, I can't go too far into all the details, especially with so many of our plans tied up in story spoilers and us wanting to keep some surprises. But we think there is a ton to look forward to for all residents of Azeroth in the year ahead. So let's get right into it. As we stand here today, we are just over a month from launching Midnight and getting the game into your hands. The team is working hard to polish up the last details of the expansion, iron out bugs, refine features, and just overall get this thing ready for you to dive into in March. But between now and then, there's still plenty to do and see in WoW today. We are kicking off the Midnight pre-launch event called Twilight Ascension.
Yeah, it's
This
boring
event will
though.
run until Midnight's launch on March 2nd. This is where the stakes start to crystallize.
Anyway, so
and the
it's
threat
gonna be
we
3
face
month long
begins to
thing.
take real shape.
Well, a
and
month
the
long
void
thing, I guess.
makes itself felt in our world. This is a
Yeah,
repeatable
people already
event
hate
in
this
which you'll
because
join
all
Magister
you're doing
Oak
is running
and
around and
Grand
killing
Magister
rares that
Rana
respawn
in
after
their
5
efforts
minutes.
to keep the Twilight's blade at bay at locations around the world.
I think
You'll be killing
Wild
rares,
Krendor just put out a
completing
video
world quests,
and he
and
hated it.
defeating bosses, as
He's
you
like, it's
earn
so
limited
boring.
time
And then I think they
rewards
added
like
tic
pets,
tac toe in.
mounts, transmogs, and of course, some fresh housing decor for your home. The 12
It's like, what, we couldn't just get another Bejeweled or the stupid line thing? You had to throw in tic-tac-toe?
that are tied to Midnight. Demon Hunters out there can get started playing the new
I still don't
Void-themed
like Demon Hunter
Devourer
class.
range specialization. Or Void Elf Demon Hunters can be unlocked with a short quest line. Some of the baseline systems improvements and updates that went live include our new Transmog 2.0 system, which includes situational outfit swapping, an improved UI, and finally, slot-based transmog, so you don't have to constantly re-transmog every time you get an upgrade. For players new to PvP, learn the ropes in the training grounds. Expanding and revamping the idea found in CompStomp, players will join a battle against smarter game-controlled opponents in Arathi Basin, Silver Shard Mines, and Battle for Gilneas. Also kicking off this week is the Winds of Mysterious Fortune, a limited-time event where XP and reputation gains are boosted across the board, especially reputation. We think this is another great way to get caught up ahead of Midnight, whether it's leveling an alt to join the fray, or fast-tracking some of those rep-based decor items that you've been chasing. And as part of this celebration of Midnight, we are granting a special limited-time Dark Portal decor item to every player with an active WoW subscription who logs in between now and the launch of the expansion.
Oh, okay. People were wondering how
Finally,
you get that.
Welcome Back Weekend also starts today. If you're not currently subscribed to WoW, but you've had a subscription in the past, from now until February 1st, you can explore
Didn't
the
do
WoW
it. What's
base
up,
game
Lemon?
for free, up to level 80.
What did you know?
Including all level up content, pre-launch events, the recent system updates I've been talking about, a completely overhauled returning player experience, and more than 20 years.
I actually tried
Azeroth's
the
world
player
and
experience.
story.
It wasn't
We
bad.
are so excited about Midnight and all that's been going on with WoW, and we really want to make sure that we're making it easy for you to come check it
Oh,
out.
of course I'm gonna watch this. I've already been critical from the start.
The level cap is of course increasing to 90, and you'll be leveling through 4 new and reimagined
They
zones.
need to stop with the
full of new
levels
questing
and just start giving
content,
us Paragon
both
points.
Campaign chapters as well as local stories.
Because they're just once we what are we gonna hit
one?
120 again, and then we're just gonna do
Midnight's
another
introducing
level
8
squish
new
back down to
dungeons,
60.
11 new delves and a new delve companion, Valera, as well as the praise system to add a layer of depth, challenge, and intrigue to your outdoor world gameplay. We have new PvP features coming in Midnight, like the new epic battleground Slayer's Rise, which also exists as an outdoor world space for those of you who prefer world PvP in war mode. You can also spend some time in the Arcantina, a mystical tavern where you can
See,
rub
this is
elbows
the
with
problem I
some
have
big
is that
names in WoW
they're
lore,
showing
learn
this-
more about them and complete quests
The
on their
Arcantina,
behalf.
which has no bearing on the
So a
gameplay
couple of weeks
whatsoever.
after launch,
Here's an
Season 1
RP
will kick
thing. Why
off
are you
in
focusing
full.
on this?
That update will pull the story forward through a host of
That's
new
because
content.
you're probably even losing the
First off, we
RP
have
crowd.
The 6-boss raid, the Void Spire, that really is going to be the beginning of a capstone to the story that we're telling at the start of Midnight. We're also going to have a smaller 1-boss raid called the Dream Rift, as well as 4 new world bosses in the outdoor world. As we kick off our seasons, we're going to have a new pool of Mythic Plus dungeons, 4 new Midnight dungeons, along with 4 updated Legacy dungeons, our new Delve season, and of course a new PvP season where you can test your skills and earn cutting-edge rewards. And with the training grounds I mentioned earlier, hopefully there'll be a smoother on-ramp into PvP for those who are trying to get into the ecosystem for the first time.
It's a terrible system.
Now, a
I hate
couple
the
of weeks
PvP
after
system
that,
so much.
we're
Just
also
trying to
going
get
have
gear
a third raid
and then
zone,
trying to
the
gem
March
your
on
gear.
Kaldanos,
It's such a
new
grind.
two-boss raid that really caps off this initial chapter of the Midnight story and brings us closer to what will come next. The addition of story mode to World of Warcraft has made it so that any player can experience these moments for themselves. And we want to continue to lean in, giving you ways to live the story of Azeroth no matter how you choose to play. Whether you want to jump in and tackle raids, do delves, or just hang out in the Argentina and have a chat.
No, I don't want to go
Our
to the
goal,
fucking
as always,
Argentina.
is to give you lots to do and tons to choose among. And we can't wait to see how you choose to adventure.
I don't want to do
across the unfolding
delves. Delves
story
are
of
boring.
As I said earlier, we have been utterly overwhelmed by your creativity and
They
your
should drop the
ingenuity
subscription
during
fee
housing
price. I'm dead
so
serious.
far.
The
And of
amount of
course,
shit that
by
they
your
just hand
feedback.
out,
As
or
Holly
they
said,
just
we
made
want you to
stupidly
help
easy.
us build
It
this
should.
feature
This game
together.
shouldn't cost as much
We
as it
want
does
hear
to
more
play
of
per
what you're
month anymore.
interested in, more of what's working and what's not working.
That's what they should.
And
$5
your
bucks.
feedback
$5 is what they
directly
should charge,
informing the
and everybody
decisions we make.
everybody would
You've
resub.
already seen some quality of life improvements go live over the last couple of months, but we're keeping a close eye on housing to continually improve the feature from every angle, whether we're talking about economy adjustments, UI updates, or all new functionality. We want to keep finding opportunities to support the creative expression that you invent, like making it easier to float your house, for example. Right off the bat, there's a couple of things we already have in mind. We've heard from many of you that your cozy creation doesn't quite feel complete without the ability for some of your companion pets to wander around it and get into trouble. So we want to offer the ability
Am I playing
to place
fucking
those pets
Stardew
there,
Valley?
as well as showcasing more of your cosmetic collections in general. Like, for example, being able to
I
hitch
want
a
to be
couple
able to
of your
move the
favorite
entrance
mounts
to
up
different
in your yard
locations.
outdoors. We're working on delivering that as well. We've also seen and heard
Or have a
that
basement.
as you're expressing that boundless creativity and maybe making something like, say, a grand piano that you cobble together from a dozen different decor pieces, it can be frustrating when you realize that you have your grand creation, but it's not quite in the spot you want it to be in, and you want to move it just a few feet over to the side. Right now, you pretty much have to deconstruct and reconstruct the thing to do that. Well, we want to make it so that you can just click and drag, mass select the multiple
Yeah,
pieces.
this is, I think, where
and move them
90%
over.
of the
While
development
we're
team
at
is
it,
at right
let's
now.
also have the ability
They're like,
to
we're gonna
copy and
fix
paste.
housing
if
so
you wanna
players
have a
like it
few of
more,
those
and
grand
then they
pianos, you can
ignored
just
everything
copy,
else.
Paste, and there you go. Now, speaking of copying and pasting, we've also heard from many of you that as you're browsing these amazing creative designs that your fellow players are coming up with, you wish that it would be easier to just grab them and import them as a starting point for your own experimentation. Or maybe you've cooked up something that you're really proud of and you want to share it with your
No.
friends or the community at large. So we're working on creating import and export codes for easy sharing and exchanging of your house designs. Along the way, to give you
They're
even
turning
more
Warcraft
freedom in
into
what you
Animal
can
Crossing.
do, you're going to see decor budgets, both for interior and exterior placement, continue to increase. Some of that is the product of things we're learning about technical limits on the system, but also just a desire to give ongoing progression as you're able to level up your house more and more. That's some of the stuff we're working on, definitely not a complete list, but we're keeping an eye on bigger things for housing as well. Once neighborhood endeavors go live with Midnight launch, we'll be paying very close attention to just how they liven up your neighborhoods and how you interact with them to determine how best to support the things you want to see from that feature going forward. All of this is just
There are
the
gonna be
ground
so
floor
many mad
for
people
housing in
'cause
World of Warcraft. This is the foundation.
Some people
of a
probably
feature
bought a
that we want
plot
to
and
be
then
a
was like,
reflection
eventually
of
they
your
have to
life
do nothing, and now
times
you got to
in
go
Azeroth.
in and play your
And we're
fucking
serious
mini games
about
in the housing
expanding it and
area.
improving it alongside you in the years to come. So
I'll probably
again,
just sell
thank
my
you so
house
much for
plot
your
then.
passion and your feedback so far. Keep telling us what you want from housing, and we will keep listening, and we will keep it coming. Now it's time to get into the content updates you can look forward to beyond the launch of Midnight.
Let's
We
see.
have a few things to share today, starting with more specific plans, and then getting a bit more vague as we move later into the year with details to follow. So first off, shortly after
New
Midnight's
zone,
launch,
campaign
patch
level,
1205
here and
will hit
here.
our public test realm. This update finds us in the immediate
Rock one.
aftermath of those Season 1 raids,
Are they-
which, would you believe, didn't quite fully resolve the threat that Xal'atath poses to Azeroth. And so we're going to see void assaults begin to pop up across the
Oh,
outdoor
so
world.
it's just more
These will
Legion,
bring new enemies for us to
whatever
fight,
they were called.
new reasons to rally,
Legion
and defend
assaults.
Azeroth,
That's
and
right.
of
You guys don't
course,
call them
new
anything
rewards
different. You
along
just
with it.
changed the first fucking
On
word.
the lighter side, we're also going to be adding a prop hunt-inspired event as a small diversion from this pitched battle raging between the light and the dark.
Oh god, I knew it.
This
I
event,
knew
you're
it.
going to queue up
I was like,
and
prop
find
hunt.
yourself on a
The
team
prop
facing
hunt
off against
game?
Another small team of 5 in a location like Silvermoon City or the Alliance and Horde neighborhoods, where one team uses enchantment and illusion to disguise themselves cleverly as innocuous props and try to hide in the environment, while the other team tries to seek them out. This event is not going to do much when it comes to beating back the Void and saving Azeroth, but it is a way to find some fun in the face of an ever-present.
They are really
ever-growing threat.
they're
Our
gonna go
next
hard
small
with the
update,
RP on this one.
1207 brings a further escalation of these Void
RP
assaults,
players are gonna
but
eat good at
also
least.
a standalone one-boss raid. We're excited to get away from the idea of raids being consigned to just these massive twice-a-year updates, and we want to lean more into the flexibility of matching the content that we offer to the narrative.
I mean,
and just
they
fun
had some
opportunities that we
one-boss
see to
raids.
tell stories of different
TBC
shapes
had
and
'em.
sizes.
I think
All of this
Wrath
brings
didn't
us
have
to the
one.
first major Midnight content update, 12.1. Now, I can't reveal the name, setting, or really much of
Trying
anything
to think
specific
any
about this
other.
update
Do we have
yet,
any? I don't think
but
we've
I
had
can
any
share that
other
12.1
one boss
will bring
raids
with
since
it
like
a
Wrath.
large new
I mean,
outdoor questing
TBC.
space full of max level content, a new raid, and of course new seasons, so an updated
And that
Mythic
one had
Plus
2
dungeon
one
pool,
boss raids, if
new
I remember
PvP
right.
and delve rewards, and the continued refinements and expansion that you'd expect from a major content update in WoW.
No, I think they brought one back
This patch
for
is also going to bring an overhaul of our
Warlords of
friend system
Draenor.
that makes
I think
it
that
easier
one
for
had
you to
one
keep up with friends
the
you have
one
and
one
make
boss
new
raid
friends
from
along the way.
TBC.
Next up comes 12.1.5, which brings
Labyrinth?
with it an all-new content type. We have seen how passionately the community has
content
taken to
system, okay.
delves, and we want to support this with even more flexibility and experimentation. For those of you who love delve gameplay, but wish there were something a little more than the bite-sized experiences we currently offer,
Don't tell me you're
we
making
are
bigger
adding a new
delves.
feature that we're currently calling labyrinths. These are inspired by mega dungeons in a sense. And
Yep.
labyrinths are large, sprawling delve experiences that you can tackle all at once or just a bit at a time, depending on your schedule and preference. They're going to have a different form and reward structure than you're used to seeing in your delves, but they will keep the core elements of exploring and besting foes alongside your trusty delve companion. Beyond that, and also in
I don't like
12.5,
single player
we are
content in a
planning another
multiplayer game. I've
small
said this
one-boss
multiple
raid
times.
in this window. Unlike the raid in 1207, which is more of a standalone thing, this raid is going to be a direct continuation of Midnight's narrative, bridging us and setting the stage for the next major update in the following year, which we'll talk about down the line. Later in the year, we also have a new standalone event coming from the same group of mad scientists who brought you game modes like Plunderstorm or Remix. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to the date, but this is going to be another separate standalone mode that exists alongside the core World of Warcraft loop. And all of this, of course, is going to be accompanied by the steady, fast flow
Is it
of
gonna be-
content that you're used to seeing. Holiday updates, events like Turbulent Timeways, and much more. We want to keep moving at the live service pace you've come to expect since Dragonflight, and that we've continued through the
No,
War Within.
I want it to go
Making
back
sure
to
there's
vanilla,
always
not.
something new and exciting on the
They
horizon.
better release Classic Plus.
Now that's the big stuff we have to share right now. But there's still way more to come in Midnight and in World of Warcraft.
I
as a
always
whole,
wanted to go to a
and we
BlizzCon,
can't
but
wait
yeah,
for you to see it.
past 10
We
years,
also have this
they've just
little
made me
thing
not want
called
to go.
BlizzCon coming up in just under 8 months. And while I can't say too much today, what I can say is that this is going to be one for the ages. We really
We're
hope
gonna
to see
charge
you there
twice as
and to
much
show you
for
some
the
of how we're
tickets.
thinking about the next 20 years of everything Warcraft. You're not going to want to miss this one. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to every single member of this community for being a part of the journey with us. But before we go, however, I just want to share one last thing. We know the Void and Xalatath are dark threats, and that the stakes are high, and the tone of
They
Midnight
went to the
can be
school
dire.
of George R.R.
But we
Martin
also
writing
never
where
want to
everything is
forget
gray
that
and there's
Azeroth
no
is,
good and evil
for all of
anymore.
us, home. It's a place of light,
It's not, though.
community, family, and
It's
friends.
not anymore.
This is a world that could warm the heart of even the Prince of Darkness.
Are they going to play the Ozzy commercial? Who is this? What is this? I don't say we already have a demon hunter class. Is this a rogue? There's a crown.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Woo!
Ozzy.
Hey.
No time for play.
Mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. That doesn't make me want to play Midnight at all. That really doesn't make me want to play Midnight at all. Was that it? Let me see. Where's the chat? Classic plus no money. Wait, was that all? Classic. What is the collector's edition? Why I can't believe that was it. Chris was so lame and gay. Wait, really? F. Someone put an F. All they did was talk about RP shit. All they did was talk about RP shit. Let me see. Hang on. Go to Twitter. Let's check. Trending. Midnight hype. What hype? So let's see. Midnight hype. We can already tell by Private Edwards in the development of Midnight went into the shitty housing and not the actual game. Pre-launch for Midnight has been the worst pre-launch. Quit being lazy and actually make WoW again. My fault for thinking you'd actually show anything meaningful. Can't your created server Discord? What? Give MSS Midnight hype. I'm with them. What hype? That was garbage. Holy shit, that was bad. Let me see some of these comments here. Make WoW great again, L. We get TBC next week. You get Animal Crossing. No decor. I didn't get to the portal. Retail clown. Retail. Yeah. 77,000 people online. That's too low. We should be 7 million for rule the world. If WoW launched today, it would be Concord. Looking at people who have, yeah, That is 100% correct. If WoW had launched today, it would be called retail garbage. Turtle WoW is closing. Oh, that sucks. Portal classic players be like, and servers crashed. ROFO. We do care about retail. Keep your opinions to your. We don't. Retail clowns rage harder. Classic clowns. And the portal, I can't. Where's the portal? Logging back out for the achievement and the deco. Classic clowns. There was nothing. Let's see. Welcome back, world. Wait, did somebody say something about fentanyl? Everyone's mad because they can't get their dark portal. The woman said she wanted to tell us something about classic later in the video, and she was interrupted. Yeah, like what? Where's the rest of the video? Thanks for tuning in. All the bots in the Blizzard dev stop spamming W decor. Oh my god, this was terrible. This was a terrible state of play. This was absolute dog shit. I gotta be real. Just absolute dog shit. Let's see. Hang on. They got the duplicate here. Duplicate with E. Okay, let's see what people are saying. This isn't more WoW. It's the fucking Sims. This should have been in the game from the very start. It's like the basic functionality. Once again, releasing unfinished systems. Give me more Forsaken decor in houses. Yeah, I'm actually in agreement with that one because I do want more Forsaken shit. Let's see. Well, we would apply trajectories and decor items in the fire off the distance. Maybe a way to easily find stuff. Where are my Drakthir Paladins? This video's already letting me down. Classic era spot in February. You'll be able to buy previously trading post rewards. It's just so bad. I can't believe it. World of Housing. This was the pinnacle of bullshit today. I got up and I was like, oh yeah, they've got the they've got World of Warcraft. The state of play today, and we got fucked. We got fucked. Let's see what people have to say on the why. I have common sense, so no. Can't stuck at work. Hope there's amazing news. There was no news. I wish I had, to be honest. Well, did they? Yeah, they did. Talk about housing. Yes, from work. Blizzard. Okay, that's the pre-patch. Let's see. Show probable spam. Total waste of time. Yep, that is the state of Azeroth. That that was terrible. Like I can't believe there was zero hype and all horseshit. Let's see what else. What a waste of video. You announced nothing. Is this how they treat classic players? Nobody cares about retail and they're wasting our time with housing. How about sending the codes out that bought collector's editions instead of just taking our money? Ain't that the truth? We all did. As a classic player, very disappointed. It's basically gay now. No, that should stay. I'm gonna make sure. Thank you for what? He didn't do shit. We have on this one. Here's the roadmap that they showed. I'm not doing that, and I don't give a shit about that. Raids in between patches. Let's go. Zero information about classic. Because they're not giving you anything. Yeah, they said they were teasing it, but they didn't do anything. Can't wait for the big Alloon is a Void Lord reveal in midnight. That would be funny. I think that would actually be funny. Companions and player. Oh, okay, we saw this one. Same thing. Let's see what is. Please beat the players. I didn't even know what the quest was. I just saw red names and got to work. I don't know. Umbrick doesn't look very. Oh yeah, the quest where you got to go into town and weed out the bad guys. World of Housing. So this is basically an update that they're going to update. Lovely. Yeah, that's exactly what this was. And that wasn't even a full hour. Holy shit. Well, I guess that's it. Let's see. You're such a tease. There was nothing there. There is no loot. Oh god, yeah, I've had that pop up all the time when I was playing yesterday. What the fuck was the point of this? We already know Classic Plus is coming. Is there a way not to cancel our subs because it's coming sometime in the future? Maybe perhaps soon. Yeah. The Balti shit devs is really fucking retarded. Sorry, but this was the bigger middle finger to Classic players. Zero news or updates. They don't care about you guys. They know you guys are still gonna play. How many times have they reset Classic servers and you guys just jumped back in? You should have hyped it for retail. Let's see. The announcement was crap, and you should have hyped it for retail players. You continue to underestimate your Classic base. What a shame. All that for just talking about housing. Go fuck yourselves for this. Yeah. Who the fuck was this? This was a horrible idea. It's a joke to humiliate your Classic players. A lot of Classic players are mad. They are really fucking mad. But I'm just mad because it was just all about housing. Doing that was massively disappointing in the lack of respect for the Classic community. You should be ashamed. They're not. Do you know what they're doing right now? You know what they're doing at this moment? They are all taking the money that you give to them every month for subs, and they are just rubbing it on their fucking nipples. It's just that scene from South Park. Oh no, you're so disappointed. That's what they're doing. They don't care because you're still subbed, you're still buying shit, you're still playing the game. Just like me. They don't care. Let's see. If you all want to see retarded people on the comments, go on. The door is open. Blue balls galore, man. Let's see. When will the real pre-launch start? A couple of quests and rare hunting is a lazy work. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This pre-launch event is just. That's the thing, and this is supposed to last for a month. This is just a catch-up another catch-up mechanic. They're out there for you to alt level and get gear, champion gear. You can get champion level gear, so you don't have to do anything else until midnight launches. And it's like, if this is it, it's gonna be disappointing because, like I said, it's you and a group of people running around killing rares and then getting some loot, and that's it. What the hell? Why would you tease something that's not announced anything during a stream? You're supposed to be announcing your new. Yeah, they didn't. Everybody. Very stupid. Thanks. State of housing. Do you got server discords? What the fuck does that mean? What is this? I don't know what this is. I've seen this twice now, and it's got to mean something. This is meant the end of the show. Housing is cool, but it should not be. Yeah, it should not be. But they are focusing so hard on retail, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, on RPing, it doesn't make any sense. I told you. Like I said, it's second. Warcraft is now Second Life, but just gayer and more censored, so that you don't say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, and everybody is cozy and comfortable and contained. It's. Thank you for wasting time. It's a shame what Warcraft has become. Titan Forge Dwayne. This was disappointment, terrible news, and my day is ruined. Oh yeah, the fact that we got prop hunt. Nobody gives a shit about prop hunt. Nobody gives a shit about this announcement. Well, Crybaby's gonna be mad when they see something this cool and fun in their game. What does somebody reply to them? Something cool, you retard. That's the proper response. Let's see. Putting my new candelabras to good work using a little. It's trash. Oh yeah, the guy who cured pancreatic cancer. An Umbric toxic Yowie. I am just looking through trying to find more stuff. And it's not looking good. Did somebody say player, huh? No classic luck, don't care about any of this. Or you are such a pathetic good for nothing company, presenting us with no news at all. All we need to know is whether Mop Classic will progress further or no. You failed us once again. How can I invest the game time in the version? Shut up, you're gonna keep playing. I felt more excited for private service announcement than whatever the fuck this was. No one here can satellite. Can I have 20 minutes of my life back that you just stole, blathering on about midnight and not saying even a single word about Classic? You know, the only game version anyone cares about. 30 minutes of the video dropped 2 roadmaps of stuff we've already knew was coming. 1 stuff of we can't talk about. No real news about anything Classic Blizzard, I guess. That was fucking lame. It was. The entire thing was fucking stupid, bro. Wow, you guys are way too focused on housing. They are. It's World of Animal Crossing. What was the point of Classic plans? Nothing to do. This could have been an email. Wild Weep. Yeah. I'm gonna share that one. That was funny. Ain't no way that's all you had to announce. How many crybabies here, man? I'm loving how mad these nerds are. The people are butthurt. The person exactly what Blizzard said it was. All the fairies, dragons, and sparkly stuff really shows who is directing this game. Yeah. Across the year, you should give the casting visuals the arcade mages have. You just posted this, you made a video about it, and God. Yeah, I'm just trying to pad out some time, but this was terrible. This was so fucking bad. You guys are fucking clowns announcing nothing. What a garbage reveal, you have nothing to show. Let's see how they were way more classic players than I thought. And say literally nothing at the same time. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This game is cooked. Pumping out expansions like $70 every 1.5 years. Top monthly sub, and the expansions are just the same game with different colored pixels. Void Invasions, the same. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say they're the same as Legion Invasions? 6 expansions ago and rehashed for everyone since. No PvP plan, just more troll. Didn't they say they were going to talk about PvP? And this is what I said too, and I've said this multiple times. Garrison was their first attempt at player housing. It didn't work like they thought it would. Then you had the table, which was a borrowed power system, which they then just repainted when we went to Battle for Azeroth, and they brought it back, and then they brought it back for and then they brought that shit back again for Shadowlands, and they keep doing it. They keep bringing back all these borrowed power systems, and then just keep slapping a new coat of paint on them. This time they didn't have to do anything with garrisons though, because now they have the player housing, actual player housing. They implemented it finally. It's a crying shame. I'm coming home to garrison by the end of the year. Right, I'd rather just go back to my garrison because at least that looked cooler. What a Garbo Nothing Burger update. What? The major patches will give major patch content? No way. So informative. Thanks for the 40 minutes, guys. Everybody's mad about there not being Labyrinth sounds really intriguing. Labyrinth sounds so lame. I'm going to be real. They're too scared to actually put back in Mega Dungeons, so they're going to break it down into a Labyrinth. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. You can just do it a little bit at a time and leave whenever you want. We don't want to make you guys feel obligated to complete an entire Mega Dungeon anymore. And I was doing I was running classic dungeons last night on my hunter that I'm leveling. And it was great because I had to actually stay focused and attentive to what was going on because there's so many mobs in there. We kept pulling shit on accident. We died a bunch of times and we had fun because it was, there. We had to stay there for the long haul. It was great. Let's see. You guys really made a heartstring pulling teaser and acted like the stakes were immense for this announcement in regards to WoW's future, only for the actual announcement to be something that could have been just dev articles. Right, I'm pretty sure this was already up on Icy Veins and Wowhead. There was no reason for this. I'm pretty sure this was up on every major site that has Warcraft news on it. Classic news is just right. That's your talk about classic was TB. That's probably all she was gonna talk about too. TBC was that was all the classic news they had. And necessary, but this was overhyped for nothing. No, it's not that they're out of pocket and necessary. They're completely necessary. Blizzard has done this too many times. Cool content for Midnight coming. What's the plan for Classic? Blizzard plans for right. Low energy stream, absolute dog shit event, nothing revealed. So excited for the next few years. I'm not. I think Midnight will actually be the one where I just walk away forever from it. Like, I'm not even staying for Classic because, again, how many times do I want to play a re-release? They're just gonna go back once they hit Wrath. They're gonna reset the cycle again and go back to announcing Anniversary Realm, a new version of Anniversary Realms, Mega Anniversary Realms for Classic. This was a horrible waste of time. For about the collector's edition. Fuck this game. Are people not getting codes for collector's edition? All the Midnight has to offer this year. Live stream, drop Classic Plus. So where's the housing roadmap? Right, they just need to release a housing roadmap at this point. Where's my portal? Burning Crusade, it was a lovely expansion. That's all they announced, no news. Did Holly T's Classic Plus. Blizz Titan Forge. This could have been an email. Yeah, it could have. All right, thanks everybody who tuned in. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. This was really just a nothing